So welcome back guys to another video, very spontaneous video. Beautiful day outside. It is now 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, something like that. And welcome back. We're gonna do a very spontaneous fast. Something has happened, something very, very important has happened, something that was really meant to be. So took my car down to the MOT today, this morning, before I went to lectures. Brilliant day I've had, brilliant day. Lots of emotions. The universe is bringing to me, I believe, everything that I want. Unfortunately, well, I actually think this is very fortunate, but most people would think this is unfortunate, but my car has completely failed the MOT. I'm gonna give you the pictures here. And yeah, it had as it said it's got like the rear tires bursted or something like that, and one of the strut legs has gone, and the rear brake discs, and it's not good to drive. And I just thought, like, wow, like this is amazing. Like, the universe is taking care of me, because imagine if I took that car onto the road, on a long drive, and something happened, that leg went, or the tire went, or something like that. There was a lot of things, like a lot of advisories and a lot of different things that needed repair on that car. So, I'm just really grateful and thankful for the universe shielding me and protecting me from the things that I did not know about. I'm just driving my car around, like, thinking everything's okay, because I obviously had the, stuff repaired on it recently. Oh, she's brand new, she's all good, all this, all that. But no, because you don't know what you don't know. And I'm just really thankful for this experience, because, I'm alive and I'm safe and I'm breathing oxygen, and I'm just thankful to be alive right now and be able to share this moment with you guys. And therefore, to celebrate this, we're gonna do a fast. I don't know how long we're gonna do it for, but we're gonna do it for as long as I feel like it is the time to stop, if you know what I mean. But it's definitely gonna be minimum 3 days, so we've pretty much already done a 4-day. And yeah, we're just gonna see where things take us. So yeah, let's go. So on my way back to uni, I bought this beautiful plant. Oh, it's got a name right there, called a peperoma. Just trying to see if I can focus it. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful plant. It's got like this red underhue, and I bought a little red pot for it as well. And it's just absolutely beautiful. It's amazing, stunning. It's gonna give good energy to my room, and yeah, it's gonna be absolutely incredible. It looks amazing, and it said to me, the guys that were selling to me, it was my university plant store sale, they were just, selling it outside. They said, yeah, it's very, very low maintenance, you can leave it in the shade, and the pot is perfect size for it. So I really, really like that, and that's made me very happy. So already succeeding today. And yeah, one of the things about this fast is I haven't eaten today yet, which is very, very good. And I feel really good about doing this fast, so I'm gonna do it. And luckily, we also have now the correct things that we need for the fast to make sure that we're healthy and we've got the right, nutrients and ingredients and all the electrolytes and all the salts and stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm taking during this fast, so that you guys have an idea of how I'm feeling and why I take it. So first of all, got the charcoal. When we take this, it's gonna get rid of all the toxins that our body's releasing. The reason why I'm taking this is because this is gonna bind, the activated charcoal is gonna bind to all those toxins that we're trying to get out of our system during this fasting process. So this is very important. Number 2, we've got the electrolytes, LMNT. Fantastic taste, really easy to take, just a sachet, crack it open, put it in some water, or if you like me, just straight down the gutter, follow with some water, and then now you are really hydrated with the electrolytes, the salts. And this one as well, the one thing that I like about this one, I was recommended this by a friend, is it's got nothing but salt, sodium chloride, citric acid, magnesium malate, potassium chloride, and natural flavors and stevia leaf extract. So you're really missing out all of the other stuff, like all of the other electrolytes that I've had, the ones that you can get in like basic supermarkets and like Tesco and Sainsbury's and stuff like that. It's like, they have all this other junk and garbage in it. And I'm like, what even is that? You know what I'm saying? I just want the salts. And this is really perfect. This is a really, really, really good one. And they come in multiple flavors and stuff like that. So, it's really your preference. But yeah, the electrolytes are very important to stop you getting cramps and all that other stuff as well. To keep you hydrated, that's important. And then number 3, we're gonna be taking this MCT oil, which is an extract from coconut. And this is essentially just gonna give me energy throughout the day, because you do need to give your body a little bit, something. Obviously, not food and stuff, because that's the whole point of the water fast. But of course, some fats, C8 and C10, triglycerides from coconuts, just like it says on the back. It's gonna give you some energy, and yeah, it's it's still gonna inhibit the ketosis and all of that. So we're really well equipped for this fast, and I feel like this is the right time. I feel like I need a little bit of a reset. and yeah, let's just do it. Obviously, being a university student, they're out all the time giving out free stuff. So got some Red Bulls for my housemates, not for myself, of course, because the stuff that Red Bull has inside it, no thank you. Not for me, because I know what's inside it and it's not good for you. So, but yeah, for my housemates, of course. I took a little wagon for them, you know, if they want it, they can have it, it's there for them. But yeah, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna water this plant because this plant is beautiful and obviously you need to take care of it. So we're gonna do that real quick. So there we go, we're gonna water the plant. Obviously, first plant I've actually ever had in my life, but this one just drew me so much. Like, my favorite color is red, if you know. So obviously, red underbelly, as you guys can see. So I'll show you, red underbelly there. Kind of like a Bordeaux red, kind of dark red, which is my favorite color. And then obviously I had to treat it with a red plant pot. Like, it deserves it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna water it a little bit, give it some water. So I looked up online, apparently you should only water it if the only top few centimeters of soil are dry. So they are dry, so we're gonna water it. We're gonna give it some water. And also because I've left the plant, as you can see, in a bit of a higher position in my room, hopefully it's gonna be a little bit nice and warm. Right, so moving on to taking the supplements. We're gonna take all of that in the kitchen and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I do it. Rightio, rightio, rightio. It's looking nice in here. There's gonna be some stuff that I'm gonna be putting up in the kitchen for our house, for the people inside to see. This is very important, but here we are. Right, so we're out here again in the kitchen. Better lighting this time, I've sorted that out. So yeah, here we are in the kitchen. We've got the coffee machine ready to go. We've got the MCT oil, we've got the electrolytes ready to go, and we've got the charcoal ready to go. So we're very, very prepared in starting this fast. Well, we're actually pretty much in the middle of it right now. We're in the middle of the first day. So we're gonna just keep smashing it. And that's it, let's go. So, number one, we're gonna take a nice big cup. We're gonna take this right here, this nice little glass I've got here. We're gonna add the electrolytes. Literally that easy. Sachet goes in the cup with all the salts that you need. Then you add some water. As much water as you want. Normally I just back these electrolytes straight and it tastes amazing and just a swig of water and you're sweet. So that's number one. Maybe if you want as well, if you're feeling fancy and if you've got the time to do it, take a spoon and mix it. So we'll just do a little mixy there. There you go. Tastes amazing, right? Now we're gonna do a coffee and then we're gonna put the MCT oil inside it. Like a little brew, you may say. So, grind the coffee, fairly basic. Take your cup, I'm gonna press that down a few times to make sure that it's nice and pressed. Now that our coffee's nice and flat, obviously put it in the machine. Bosh. Single button, but it's actually gonna give us a full cup because that's just how it is with this machine. This is what the fasting does. That's what the fasting does. That's what the natural way of living does. No steads, no funny business, just straight fire, straight everything that comes from the ground with a little bit of moderation, because obviously you have to allow it to be moderated so that you're healthy in the mind as well. Obviously, you shouldn't close the options off to doing certain things to yourself if they make you feel, you know, better. As long as you can get back to it the next day, sweet, perfect. Right, so we got our coffee, and now because I haven't had anything to eat today, I'm gonna take a full teaspoon of this to the face. Actually, no. I'm gonna take, how much is 5 mil? I'm gonna take a teaspoon of this to the face. Yeah, a teaspoon. I just said it. Right, so we're gonna take a dessert spoon and then we're just gonna add it to the coffee. So let me show you guys so you guys can actually see this. So again, electrolytes, that can go to the side.
Sorry,
charcoal.
I didn't find a group or device named lights.
Don't worry, babes. Then we've got our coffee here. Right. And then yeah, we're just gonna crack this open, take your apparatus and just put a full teaspoon of that in there. We've dripped some out, that's okay. And then we're just gonna give it a mix. and that's it. And yeah, and that's the program, you know, that's how we're pretty much gonna do it. We're gonna take the activated charcoal as well. We're gonna take that, actually hold on, because we've decreased the lighting quality again. Lose that then. And essentially, yeah, that's it. We're just gonna, we're just gonna do that a few times a day. Probably once with the MCT oil, but the charcoal, I know I've been recommended by a good friend of mine to take this 3 times a day. So we're gonna take 3 capsules with the activated charcoal. Bosh. Cheers, electrolyte water. Electrolyte water tastes fantastic. Like, this LMNT, like, they know what they're doing. Like, it tastes very, very good. And yeah, and then we just slam the coffee with the MCT oil, and then life's good, innit? Tastes very good. There's absolutely no difference in flavor, so happy days. And also, what we're gonna do, big priority throughout the whole day, is to also stay hydrated with the water. So probably gonna be drinking like 6 to 10 liters of water a day. So don't be surprised, it's completely normal. And yeah, whenever you feel hungry, or if you ever feel hungry, water, and sorted. Yeah, man, like this video thing, it just feels right. You know what I'm saying? It just seems to me like what I wanna do, you know? It just, the satisfaction that I get from doing these videos and like being able to record myself and also editing it, you know, editing the content, and you know, it's just like, oh, like this was amazing, like this is really good, and the quality is so good, you know. Like, again, this is not coming from a place of, you know, arrogance or anything, but like I actually really love the quality of my videos. Like, I really do put time, and I try and replicate, you know, all the big people and stuff like that, you know, look at what they're doing, you know, what kind of features are they using, what are they using to make such good videos. And yeah, if there's one thing I can take from this whole experience, like that I've started from, obviously I've started uploading from, you know, I upload to TikTok. I have been uploading to TikTok for, you know, the past 3 months, and now I've only moved on to the long format videos. And if I was to tell people one thing from this whole experience, you know, and I'm a uni student, so obviously I've got, you know, doing the lectures and, you know, dissertation and all of this and that, is honestly, if what you're doing isn't giving you happiness, you need to find something that does, you know. And that's such an important thing, because, you know, life is just about being happy, you know. That's the base element of it, you know. You need to be happy. And chase your heart's desires, not what your mind is telling you what to do, you know. Don't chase what other people are doing just for the sake of, oh, because they're doing it, and, you know, it's what all the people around me are doing, so I have to do it. Nah, don't do that. Just chase what you want, you know what I'm saying? Even if it seems impossible, you're not going to know until you try. So chase what you want. If you have a desire, and you can feel that desire is like waiting to come out of your chest and waiting for it to come out into reality, just chase that. You know what I'm saying? Try it. Because then you'll find out, and then you'll know, oh my God, this is actually what I want to do, and I'll do anything to do that. And it's going to work out for me. So that's how I feel with this video stuff. And it's just like liberating, and it's freeing. And, you know, the fact that I can do it from my room, in my own space, you know, no one around me to distract me, you know, it's just amazing, you know, and you can make it as good as you want. So, yeah, if there's one thing that I can take from that, is chase your fucking desires. Chase them. Honestly, don't feel pressured by other people around you, because at the end of the day, you know, you make your own life, you know. The product of what's in your reality now is what you've thought about and what you have created. So, and it all makes sense when you start taking full responsibility for things. Yeah, and realizing that, wow, I actually created this, you know, this is my doings. So yeah, just chase your heart desires, and don't shut off your borders to new, you know, opinions and advices, and, you know, new opportunities. Be open to listening to people and things like that. And it will always work in your favor. Always, 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 you know, as long as you know what you want, and you can always take something from something that someone has told you, then, you know, you're a winner, you know. And just take care of yourself and feel good, you know. Feeling good is the most important. That's the basics of it. But yeah, cheers to you. Very, very good coffee. I love coffee. Coffee is delicious. But these electrolytes, different kind of skank, these electrolytes. Tastes really good. I can already feel the energy flowing more freely inside my body after those electrolytes, the coffee and the charcoal. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all a feeling. Give it a swirl around. And apparently I've got a hole in my mouth, but anyways, yeah, healthy electrolytes is good. So good for you. But anyways, now that we are back home and that we've done all the lectures for today. Obviously the car is out of action, obviously for reasons that's meant to be. So we're just gonna, keep working. As I'm recording this video, I'm gonna be editing the video that you guys will probably see at the end of this week. Or at the end of the week that I'm recording this. So it'll be this week. And yeah, I mean, just absolutely loving it. And the fact that I've got no lectures tomorrow or nothing like that, it just shows, I'm just grateful to be able to have that time to myself, just to do what I want and just to experiment in my room, Properly got the good setup now, 3 monitors, got the Adobe Premiere, got all the AI illustration, all the tools that I need, I literally have. So, again, I'm just so grateful for being able to do this, and yeah, super, super happy. Got my new plant now as well, so we've got the good energy in the room, and yeah, just gonna get to editing, and yeah. And I'll keep you guys updated on anything that happens, and I will record, and I will essentially be taking you through my day and what I do during the fast. So essentially the plan for this fast is obviously the last one that I did, I was exercising heavily during that fast, and the cortisol levels were a little bit too high. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for walks instead, do something low cortisol, do something, that our body kind of appreciates more of, not like, 3 hours of jiu-jitsu and then a 10K in the morning. Like, that's just not sustainable. And I did feel the cortisol levels, like my heart was like, so gotta be careful on that one. But essentially the plan is we're gonna do a nice long walk in the morning, listen to the CDs, read books, keep learning. I am expecting a book today called See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. But yeah, that's what it is. So one thing that I'm gonna be doing in my kitchen is I'm gonna be adding some things on the wall for our house. So some of the key things that I've just learned from certain people, and obviously because it's a house of 4 guys and we've got a lot of rubbish, and obviously, we respect the place and we want the place to be clean. Just gonna put some principles on the board, just pin them and be like, yeah, this is the litter removal and the trash removal, wheeling the bins out, schedule and stuff like that. Just so that, we all put effort into keeping the house clean and stuff like that. So let's do that. So, got the sheets that I printed in the library here. And yeah, we're basically going to put up the most important things. We only have 2 pins in here though that I can see. That's okay. Oh, no, we got plenty. Perfect, okay, cool. So we've got 1. But yeah, one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys is that if you're struggling to find motivation and, a purpose in things, which we all do at one point, we all have our self-doubts and stuff like that. I just want you guys to know that you guys are the most powerful thing, and you have the most powerful entity in you that you can use to do anything you want in your life. You guys are more powerful than you think, It's like your brain, you guys are capable of doing anything. And you guys, everybody's special and everybody's different, which is why it's just the beauty of things, you know what I'm saying? If you're really struggling for motivation and a reason to do things, just remember that you are powerful and you can do anything in your life. And you can bring anything you want into your life if you think about it and you feel good about it and you believe it. And it really does work. It really, really does work. It's worked for me so much. It's brought so many good things into my life. Just thinking that way. And yeah, it's just so powerful. So please guys, remember that you are powerful. You are the most powerful entity on this planet, and you can do anything. And that's coming from the sincere bottom of my heart. It's really true. So yeah, that's very important. But yeah, I've just put some basic stuff on the wall. I'm gonna make this nice and central. Hello geezer, how are you doing? Pardon?
Master the basic sets. I told Master the basic sets.
So a quick update. We are now 24 hours in. It is 8 p.m. Feeling very good. I was fighting something maybe 2 hours ago. I don't know, I just felt like something weird in my chest. Like, I don't know if it was physically or like energetically or something like that, but I was fighting something and I sorted it out. I feel much better now. Like, I've sorted that out, so that's very good. Yeah, feeling good. Started editing my new video, really loving it. Like, it's, the more I do it, it's like the more I realize like how much like this is for me and like how like the potential that I have with this. And yeah, I just love the process. I've been listening to the audios and the CDs and reading my book and doing all three at the same time, and like the power and the downloads is just crazy. So yeah, just enjoying it. And now that I've gone past the 1 day mark, it's gonna get even easier and I'm gonna learn even more about myself. So it's gonna be so interesting. So yeah, and of course, because I obviously decided to do this kind of in the middle of the day, I will weigh myself at the end of this day and obviously tomorrow morning and every single day that I do this, just so you guys have an idea of like the weight kind of loss, kind of like what happens, kind of like weight wise. But I would say right now, obviously before I go to sleep, I will weigh myself. I'd probably weigh like 91, maybe 90 kilos. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep editing, keep listening to my CDs, keep feeling good, keep sending out my vibrations, and yeah, let's see what happens. But also we're gonna do a little physique check as well before and after we finish. So yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Watch this, it's looking like war, looking like beef. Tell them I'm lurking, nigga, don't sleep. I'll ride into your village on horseback, 5,000 soldiers in my fleet. But it's looking like war, looking like beef. And they've had nothing but invisible beef. They can bring troops, cause I'm like Ares. I'm a warlord, but I've never been Greek. Now it's looking like war, looking like beef. Looking like you coming up against me. Looking like Bugs in Malone's top 3. And set man, I'm getting too old to compete. Set man, I'm getting too old for this grime thing. Now I'm on a way too old for these beats. When the album drops, everybody stop listening to his album after 1 week. Now you.
And yeah, that is the end of the first day. See you tomorrow. Good morning, people. It is now Wednesday morning. Slept fairly well. Woke up a few times during the night. And yeah, weather is rainy today. Very rainy. We're gonna get along and we're gonna keep smashing it and we're gonna keep doing the things. We will still do what we need to do today. And yes, let's get cracking.
Listen up to this. Touchdown, road boy.
Okay guys, morning routine as per standard. First of all, gotta get the water in. So let's get the water in. Whilst that happens, coffee's gonna come on. Good dose. And the blitz. Perfect amount of water. Perfect. Just gonna refill that. So that the boys have some. And then we're ready to take the supplements. So the plan for today is we're gonna go on a walk to the forest. I'm feeling the forest, I don't know why. I've just decided to go for a nice long walk there. And then also, I mean, it's raining right now, but ayo, that's not gonna stop us from going to the forest and going connecting with nature. And before, I'm just gonna charge the phone, get the equipment ready to film. We're gonna do some stretching as well, because why not? Just to loosen everything up a little bit. And yeah, need to sort out some things on Amazon. Order didn't arrive yesterday, unfortunately. My book that I was gonna read next. What else do we need to do? We're gonna finish that video that I was editing yesterday. And in terms of how I feel today, I feel a lot more relaxed, a little bit more, you know, like I feel like there's clarity in my body right now, in my system. I'm not feeling hungry, which is good. And yeah, I just really want to do things today. Like my mind is clear, like I feel focused. And yeah, I'm feeling very, very good, very, very clear. I feel better than yesterday. And yeah, I'm just ready to keep being happy today and keep doing what I need to do to progress. So yeah, if you guys are liking this so far, please like, comment and subscribe, and let's keep going. changed the hair last night as well. Just combed it all out and that. It was getting way too tangly and all of that. I was like, nah, like it needed to be done because it was moving crazy. But anyways, we got our coffee. And of course, we're gonna add the MCT oil. We're gonna have the charcoal. And then we're also gonna have a bunch of few other things that I'll basically explain. I mean, I've done a video on this already on my TikTok, so if you wanna check out my TikTok, please check it out on my name and my username here. So I've got lion's mane, Irish sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root. Ginseng, shilajit for the energy. Chlorella. Now chlorella is basically chlorophyll, and essentially it's used for, or when you have it in this kind of form, it's used as a liver cleanse. So we're doing a liver cleanse as well. We're getting everything all at once, all the nutrients, everything we need all at once, and it's gonna be amazing. So let's do it. And then yeah, also what we're gonna do, because I have a few more of these left, we're gonna do Pau d'Arco for another cleanse. So yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Nature is so beautiful. Amazing, amazing. Okay guys, we're getting into the deeper forest now. Hopefully this is where we find the good stuff. Let's see what happens. Very nice. Alright, we're back from that long walk. I was out there for like 3 hours, I can't lie, walking hills and shit. But I feel fantastic, feel amazing. And yeah, I recommend that walk, it's very nice. Lots of things were seen, the walk was enjoyed. And now we're gonna keep smashing it. And yeah, keep learning. And that's it. Alright guys, so a little physique update. This is day 2, hour 48 of the 72 hour, or day 2 out of day 3 of the 3-day fast. So here you go. This is the end of the 48th hour. And yeah, I've got to say the physique is looking very strong, it's looking very good. I weighed in at 92 kilos, so no weight change, surprisingly. So yeah, here we go. This is the physique.
Yeah, money.
So yeah, honestly speaking, I'm very happy with that. Physique's looking great, feeling great. Did a lot of editing before I went to sleep just now. Brushed my teeth, read some more books, listened to some more CDs. Always learning and always just manifesting my dreams and being happy and positive. So I'm looking forward to this last day tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go do the shopping in the morning. Some good foods that I'm going to show you where I shop and where they have the good foods and the stuff that you need to break your fast, fruits and veg. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what the universe has to bring me tomorrow. So yeah, let's go. This is going to be day 3. Alright guys, so it's 2:30 in the morning and I'll tell you this, one of the things I love about the second night after you fasted, so hour 48 and over, is that this energy takes over and this focus and this clarity takes over and you don't need to sleep. Every time I do a 3-4 day fast, I never sleep on the 3rd day. I never need to sleep. So I tried to sleep, went to sleep at 11, woke up at 1, went to take a piss, and then guess what? I can't go back to sleep. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep working towards our goals. This mental clarity, we're going to use this energy and this clarity to keep working and keep going throughout the day. So you already know what's going on now. So let's go. Alright guys, day 3, good morning. How are you? Feeling good? Feeling a little bit tired now. Feeling like this is coming to an end very slowly, and that is true. We're going to be finishing at 6 p.m. So feeling very good. Didn't sleep very well, but got a lot of work done. Up at 1 in the morning, just working, making my videos, editing. So, you know, always using my time efficiently and stuff. So yeah, what we've got planned today, so we're gonna make the coffee. We're gonna do all the vitamins and the supplements. We're gonna do the charcoal, and then we're gonna also do the MCT oil. So yeah, last 12 hours, let's go. So the plan for today is we're gonna just go sort ourselves out. We're gonna go do the shopping at the fruit shop, which I will record a video for. Then we've got to go to the library and print a few things out for my wall, for my dream wall. Then we have 3 lectures, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And then we've got a meeting and we've got an event, which is very, very good. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to break this fast. And yeah, we're gonna have a fantastic day, and let's see what the universe has in store for us today. Also, one of my books, or maybe two of my books, should be coming today. See You at the Top and The Secret. So I'm very excited to start reading those. I really, really love reading. I've really gotten into it. I recommend everybody to read any book. I just recommend anybody to read books. It's very important.
So now we're going to go to probably one of my favourite shops in Sheffield. I go there every week. It's the organic fruit and veg store called Just Natural. Amazing people, amazing store. And the reason why I love it so much, I would say, is because people there, they work very, very hard to bring all of that produce and stuff every day in the morning, organize it really nicely. You guys will see for yourself, but I mean, again, they just make it look absolutely incredible, and it tastes even better knowing that they put so much energy and time into it. So they really deserve, you know, the food is worth every single penny. So yeah, let's go.
Right, so that's the food shop done. I've always wanted to try eggs and start eating eggs and getting into eggs. So I went and got some eggs for breakfast tomorrow. Got myself a mango, some oyster mushrooms, some apples, some chestnut mushrooms, 2 bananas, some rye bread, lion's mane mushroom, and then I got 2 very nice heritage tomatoes. So I'm very happy with that purchase. And yeah, that's what's going to fuel me this evening, and that's what we're gonna eat to break our fast. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this. It's gonna be a delicious meal. Ooh, oh yeah, of course. And I got 2 figs as well. Got 2 fresh figs because I really wanted, and I was really thinking about getting some figs. So I got some figs, and yeah, that's the food shop done. Time to move on. We're gonna go to the library, keep listening to the CDs, and then print some stuff off for my dream wall. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, guys, just got back from lectures, and boy, do I have something to say to you guys. So I was sitting in my lecture, and prior to this, for the past 3-4 days, I've been having this heaviness in my chest, but it's not a physical heaviness, if you know what I mean. It's more energetic, right? And I was struggling to figure out what it really was. And I was just trying to figure out where it was coming from. And for the past few days, up until just before I came back from my lectures, I didn't know what it was. I just couldn't pinpoint it. And of course, you know, things have happened for the past few days. Obviously, the car's gone to the MOT, and, you know, it's failed, and it's obviously, you know, the repairs and the financial part of it obviously took a little bit of a mental toll on me. And obviously the payment for other things going on in life as well. Obviously, you know, it's all going on. Obviously, self-investment, that's mainly where it was from. So it was coming from a good place, but obviously sometimes these things take a bit of a mental toll on you. And I walk into this lecture hall. By the way, I don't even know if it's the right lecture. I walk into a Sheffield business management lecture. So I'm like, I don't even know if I'm in the right place. It turns out that I was in the right place. And I said to myself, let me just look through my dream book of all the things that I've written down that are really important to me and that really resonate with me. Because the guy who's speaking, the lecturer, he doesn't have what I want. So we're not really going to bother about that too much. And I said to myself, I'm reading through all these notes, and I'm doing a little smile. So my mood is improving, my feeling is better, but I'm still feeling this heaviness. I'm like, where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? And I get to this one paragraph, this one section, this one segment that I have written down. If you are feeling bad, you are probably focusing on the lack of something in your life, or you are not believing, or you are doubting something. And I've just been thinking about how this financial situation has been taking a toll on me. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I stopped believing in myself that I can do this. And then the first words that came out into my head was, I believe I can do this. I've done it already. I've been in hard financial situations. I've been in physically tougher places in my life. You know, in the cage, on the mat, you know, fighting, sparring. All these things are just precursors. These things are so much tougher than the situation that I am right now. And I thought to myself, how, you know, you've been in tougher places, you know, and you're worried about where you are now. Of course you can do it. Of course you believe you can do it. You can do it because you've already done it before. So you need to believe in yourself. And I was like, wow. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is it. My blockage, that was the blockage that I was having. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then I went home, had to think about it. And on the way home, the blessings started appearing immediately as soon as I got rid of this block. I met a good friend of mine and I shared the energy with him. He was fulfilling his desires, becoming a history teacher. And I appraised him for it. I reciprocated, he reciprocated, and we were so happy. The energy was so good, so big on that street. And we just, we hugged twice and it was amazing. Came home, my liquid deaths arrived. My next book arrived. And I was wondering this whole time, why is nothing coming to me? Why are all these things delayed? It's because I didn't get rid of that block and I didn't realize that I stopped believing in myself. I thought I believed in myself, but I didn't. But then I got rid of the block and it's like, now it's the energy can flow. You know what I'm saying? So I come home, and the liquid deaths have arrived. My next book that I really wanted to read has arrived. So we've got 3 blessings in under half an hour. Next blessing comes straight away. My flatmate comes back with one of his mates. And he also has another message for me. He says, now that you've figured it out, what the block was, now you can define specifically, pinpoint it like a specific address, give it a street name, a number, a postcode, pinpoint exactly what you want, write it down, and detach yourself from it like it has already happened. And I was like, wow, the blessings are just coming and coming. But first I had to deal with that. I had to deal with this negative, this hard feeling that I didn't know, this lack, this doubt. And I was like, wow, what an experience, what a day. Wow. So if you guys are struggling to believe, or you have a block, just have a think about, are you doubting or are you thinking about the lack of something? Then you may have to redirect your thoughts. But yeah, What an amazing day so far. And it's only 5:45, mate, and we're about to break the fast. So let's go. All right, guys, so it is nearly time to break the fast, so we're gonna prepare the meal. So as you saw today, I went and bought out some mushrooms, and yeah, we're gonna have a feast really, and yeah, we're gonna absolutely enjoy it, and it's gonna be incredible. So we're gonna do the chestnut mushrooms, the heritage tomatoes, and the oyster mushrooms. Those are amazing, and it's just so simple. You know what I'm saying? It's just salt, pepper, olive oil, and that's it. That's all it has to be, nothing else. That's how we should always be breaking our fast. Just vegetables and fruits, something very light for our stomach to be able to take. So we're gonna take the cutting board, and then essentially we're just gonna get cracking. This has been well deserved. Absolutely 100%. This has been absolutely well deserved. Absolutely 100% well deserved. It's been a fantastic fast. I've learned so much about myself. And now it's time to culminate the positive ball of energy. It's time to go forward, and it's time to get what we want in life. It's time to chase our dreams and really start believing, because man, belief is powerful. Thoughts are the essence and essentially where it all starts off. We need to believe in ourselves. Believe that we can do it. Look back at our lives and say, have I been in a tougher situation than this? If I have, why am I stressed about now? You know what I'm saying? You have to be, just look back sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And be like, you know what, I've been in tougher situations, so how can I even be stressed about now, you know what I'm saying? So true, it's like so factual, and yeah, oh my goodness, I feel so much better just knowing that. But yeah, we've got the lovely oyster mushrooms. We've got the lovely chestnut mushrooms as well, and then we've got a bunch of fruits as well to essentially accompany these lovely gifts from nature. And yeah, essentially we're just gonna cook all of this actually. Why not? Just gonna cut it up like this. Very nice. Cut this one in half, and yeah, they are very clean. They've been taken very good care of. Shout out to the people at Just Natural. Absolutely great place. And yeah, we're just gonna enjoy this meal. Come back to the realm of eating food, and yeah, just keep smashing it and keep cultivating that ball of positive energy. That's what we need, guys. That's the most important. Remember that. Positive energy only. Don't associate with negative energy. That's it. So we've got those. This is getting nice and hot for us. Bosh. Turn that on. And then yeah, olive oil, salt, pepper. Very basic. Olive oil in the pan. There we go. We're out here. Careful for that. Give these a wash. There we go. And these over here. And we are essentially ready to start frying. Very nice. Yeah, and then we're just going to cut the chestnut mushrooms into quarters so that they're like roughly the same size as the other ones. Pan's already smoking, ready to go. So let's go. This is going to be so delicious, I can't even describe. Words do not give this meal enough justice. Oh, the smells already, oh my goodness. Smells absolutely fantastic. Pan of shake, put that in the bin, and we're going to sharpen our knife, because sharpening a knife is essential in cooking. We do not want to be operating with blunt instruments and frustration. And plus, I like to call sharpening a knife and associate sharpening a knife with sharpening your soul. So I've got the whetstone, I've got the wet cloth. Put the wet cloth there, just so that the whetstone doesn't slip. And yeah, make sure you wet the whetstone before you use it. Go. We're going to wet the whetstone, preferably with cold water, because we are operating under conditions of friction. And yeah, we can start sharpening our knife. Perfect. I'm gonna do the other side one more time. I'm gonna wet the whetstone again, re-wet it, get the knife, brush. I'm gonna add salt to the mushrooms and season the tomato. Tongs. Now they're already getting a nice char on the outside. They will start releasing water very soon, which is very good. And we'll just leave them to do their thing whilst we handle the knife. Perfect. Amazing, amazing, amazing day. An amazing day in front of us. That's the most important thing. Because it's only 6 p.m. and it's amazing. Right. So the mushrooms are starting to release their water, which is good. We're going to condense the flavor like this. Stainless steel pan for cooking always. That's the optimum. So mushrooms, salt and pepper, wash, olive oil on top of the tomatoes, of course. And yeah, now we just wait for these to cook. Alright guys, that's done. I'm gonna serve it up. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. Alright guys, I think it's time to eat. So let's do this. Alright guys, you know what we do here. Thank you very much for everything. And yeah, I want to thank the universe. I want to thank the people that watched this video and watched my last video and will watch the videos. And yeah, I just love this video making, and nothing else gives me that kind of dopamine. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to keep doing that, keep beamlining that, and yeah, just keep doing that. I think that's what I want to do. So yeah, that's what I will keep doing. So yeah, enjoy guys, bon appetit. Right, so we got banana, an apple, and we got 2 figs, because I love figs, fresh figs. So, oh, there we go. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you got a bit of an idea of what fasting feels like, or what it can be like, and the kind of things and the kind of experiences it can bring you. Overall, my experience was fantastic. Obviously, I'm very used to doing this kind of things, and I always highly recommend it to people who want to try it. There's nothing to be scared about. You're not going to die. Nothing bad's going to happen to you. It's actually quite the opposite. Your body's going to be able to heal and regenerate. So I really, really do recommend this to you. As a challenge or as a health thing, it's got all sorts of benefits. So again, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, let me know if there's any way I can improve my videos, give me suggestions, and I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are, and see you next time.